name's Bob Knoll. I'm past president of the Heritage Society of New Braunfels.
And I'm Nolan Dieter. I'm a leftover gopher.
So what do we have going on here today?
Well, this is just the nearing the completion of our Folk Fest event, which is a 2-day event every year in the middle of May.
This idyllic location is the setting for a one-of-a-kind event which has evolved into a true learning experience.
Here is a honey frame, and this is what honey would look like.
People of all walks of life and all ages come together to see and hear about the incredible heritage and pioneer spirit that have combined to make New Braunfels and all of Texas the wonderful and diverse place that it is today.
There's something for all ages. The old folks, we have the cabinet shop, and the docents show them handmade furniture. You just go on and on. You can get wine, and we've got a winemaker here. We have a sauerkraut maker here. We have a sausage thing. We have the outdoor cooking. I want them to go home with the feeling that they've seen the start and how the German heritage dug in and wouldn't leave, because they had a lot of obstacles. If you'll look at Texas history, this first bunch that landed here in Indianola didn't have a wagon waiting for them. They had one chest, roughly 4 feet long, possibly 32 inches tall, and about 32 inches wide, and that was their worldly belongings.
Not only is our German heritage, but our Folk Fest is a multicultural, multi-ethnic. If you hear the noise in the background, that's Native American Indians that are dancing right now. We have folkloric dancers, Hispanic dancers. So our festival here is for multicultural and for everyone in the community, even before the Germans.
We got leftover and our
past president.
And our past president. We got a bunch of has-beens here.
Yeah, you got it.
Makes it a unique little jewel of Texas. With lots of fun living history activities, kids can learn things like how to write with a quill pen, how to make a real old-fashioned kite, how to make an adobe brick, or even how to milk a goat. Adults aren't left out either. They too can find lots of things that interest them: blacksmithing, homemade winemaking, cabinetry, sausage production, as well as a living history 1830s Texian encampment are but a few things that the older kid and all of us can enjoy.
You know, all you're doing is just lobbing a piece of lead out. This is why they formed a huge line, so that they could fire at one time and just send a huge hail of bullets, hoping that somebody would be hit. But you're only shooting out about 50 feet. I mean, from here to that house, you might be able to hit somebody with it, really.
When Stephen F. Austin created the Texas Rangers in 1824, he required them to have a double-barrel shotgun and a brace of pistols. And the reason he wanted them to have the shotgun is that the shotgun is basically a mini artillery piece. And so I can load this with a 78 caliber round ball, and like you said, I have a range of about 65 yards. I can take a round ball and 2 50s and put down it called buck and ball. That would ruin your day if I hit you with that.
We're at Camp Gustav Hoffman with Sons of the Confederate Veterans. Gustav Hoffman was the first mayor of New Braunfels. He was a member of the 13th Texas Legislature. And have anybody to criticize. We just are people that believe history should be told the way it really happened and not change it. The leisure at home, maybe.
Goodness. Oh my goodness. Wait, I'm not left-handed this. Holy moly, look at this. This is beautiful.
See, that's a 45 caliber left over from the Texas War. That's a Texian pistol. And you can use one of those if you want to.
How many guns y'all have on here?
We're loaded to the bear.
I actually have 4.
Guns on
Well, see, when they finished shooting, they would snap the cylinder out, drop it into an empty deal, pull a full.
That's where you carry your extra cylinder.
Full gallop, and then load it into the gun, continue shooting. And then once they finished that, they would pull their swords and their knives.
You'd carry anywhere from 4 to 6 pistols, and then you'd carry some extra cylinders that you'd keep in pouches like this.
Right.
These fans, my wife and the ladies auxiliary group put together, which has Colonel Hoffman's unit listed on the back of the flag. So
I
if you're
recognize a lot of those names
if you're
there.
from around here,
Carbach.
you'll know a lot of these names. That's
I sure
right.
do. Oh, I know the mooses. Boy, yeah, that's our history in New Braunfels right there.
And a lot of this came right out of the Sophienberg Museum, which is a wonderful resource for this area, for the history of
And what a
Comal
great
County.
idea your wife came up with, because see,
And
we
you
can
can
learn history and we can
keep
plan
yourself
it,
cool, too.
which is, it takes a woman to come up with this good stuff.
She did, and Linda Kennedy, another one of our ladies, is a lithographer. She put that thing together, and Donna helped put that. My father drew this picture of the square downtown New Braunfels. This is the Confederate soldier there.
Let's see the likeness.
Now this was the portrait of my father, who was Tom Jones, one of our early members of the camp.
Walking around the grounds of Folk Fest, you never know who you might encounter. Don't be surprised if you run into a true Texas character or even a true Texas legend.
And that's my autobiography. It covers my whole life, plus 30 years in law enforcement. And then after my years in law enforcement, I was a private investigator and later on a justice of the peace here in Comal County.
Wow.
But my 30 years in law enforcement, of course, as you could see from the UT sniper, tower sniper, because I was involved with the Austin Police Department when the University of Texas siege or sniper incident happened in 1966. It was a very tragic event.
It was a tragic event.
And myself, another officer, Mr. McCoy, and I stopped this guy, along with the half officer. Law enforcement came around. They didn't have badges. So allegedly they would carve the star out of the coin and have a blacksmith or a jeweler put a pin on it, and that was their badges.
Right, right.
But over the years, of course, some administrations changed the badge. But back in 1962, they decided to go back to the official coin badge. And since then, since 1962, they have made them out of the coin. And all Rangers badges are made out of that coin.
Well, that's really interesting. I bet a lot of people don't know that. I had no idea. In a silver
Cinco peso silver piece.
Silver cinco. Well, you can't say that 3 times. Silver cinco peso piece. Okay, well, I heard they're making wine and sausage over there, so I was thinking about moseying on over there.
Well, the wine is not ready before its time, but the sausage is.
But the sausage is. Okay, well, we'll go join the sausage team over there. Well, thanks for talking. We'll see you around here tonight.
Pleasure. We'll be seeing you.
Native American dancers, authentic German dancers and bands, fiddle players, and such abound. There are also perennial favorites like Fido's Flying Flea Circus and the Wahoo Medicine Show. Folk Fest began over 20 years ago and was originally a celebration of the German heritage of New Braunfels, but today it has grown to encompass a wide range of local cultural and ethnic aspects, including Native American as well as Hispanic, Latino, and pioneering Texan elements.
Dos cerveza, por favor.
Saying you have to learn if you're going to stay here.
Okay, wait, pay attention to the saying I'm going to have to learn. I've learned quite a few, but I can't say them right now.
Life is good, but beer is better.
Life is good, but beer is better. And now, in German?
Leben ist schön,
Leben
aber
ist schön.
Bier ist Masse besser.
Aber das Bier
Bier ist Masse besser.
ist a Masse besser.